Hey crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. A long time no chat. I know that I've been kind of letting my channel grow webs here and there because I pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out. And it's honestly been years since that I've dedicated a lot of time to my YouTube channel, and I feel like it's about time. I have been on other platforms, and although those platforms are bringing me a lot of joy and creativity, I love to make videos. That is where I started. That is what I want to go back to. It's where I get most joy. And to be honest, going back to YouTube is always a place that I love to go back to because I get a lot of ideas and creativity, and I just love the longer videos. I love hearing what everybody's doing and making, and then there's a little bit more of a creative connection, I believe, because the videos are longer and you're being shown how to make things. So if you are new here or you're a returning friend, please go ahead, grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea and get cozy, because this is probably going to be a lengthy video where we're going to be talking about all the creativity and connection and things that we're going to be doing here on my channel. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about my weekly scrapbooking content that I'm going to be sharing with you guys and how it's all kind of going to go, how it's going to flow. So starting Mondays, on Monday, February 2nd will be the first day of my new crafty schedule that we're going to be doing here on my YouTube. It's all about inspired by, made by me. So that's kind of what I'm naming it. I've been really inspired lately with Simple Stories. If you guys follow Simple Stories, and I'm sure you know who Simple Stories is, it's an amazing scrapbooking company. They started this thing called Print, Shop, and Create. And I've been really inspired by that because I think that is an amazing way for all of us to get amazing crafty classes for free. And we get to use our products and make something with it. So I think that's fun that you get to print it out, shop for it, and create all through their site or through your local scrapbook store or wherever that may be. I'm going to be sharing the classes that I'm working on, whether I finished them or I didn't, or if I'm just still knee deep in paper scraps, because we know how that can be. We can print out a class and we can have the best intentions of finishing, but sometimes we end up deep in paper scraps where we're like halfway done. I'm just going to be walking you through what I'm using. It's going to be no pressure. Honestly, it's just going to be for fun because I love that Simple Stories set this up for us, where you get, if you're not aware, Simple Stories has it on their website, and it's called, the tab is called Print, Shop, and Create, where you will get to pick a project, print out your add it to your cart. It will send you in the email and you will get to download it and you get to create that project. And right now they have like 4 or 5 different items there, and you can pick all of them if you want, or just one at a time. And I love that it's just no pressure, just really a fun creative process. So this is what I'm going to be doing first with you guys. I picked up the all wrapped up instructions. So I know that it looks like Christmas, and you guys are probably like, okay, Christmas is done. Why are we printing out Christmas? Listen, sometimes we got to think out of the box, because creativity is thinking out of the box, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same paper, or it doesn't have to be Christmas based. It could be anything. So I will be creating Valentine's or Valentine related layouts with this. I have a lot of Simple Stories Happy Eyes collection, or not Happy Eyes, I'm sorry, Happy Hearts, and as well as heart strings and just different collections that have come out through the years. I have a lot of, and I want to use them. So I'm definitely going to try to make layouts. I feel like layouts right now for me are the best thing that I can do, because it's something that is going to make me create quickly. As if I'm making a mini album, it takes a little bit more love. So this I will be using for my Simple Stories Valentine lines that I have, and it tells you what you need. So if you want to do Christmas, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to follow what pieces you need here. Obviously, just the basic tools like trimmers, scoring, scissors, adhesives, and foam dimensional adhesives, as well as twine if you want twine, if you really want to copy step by step or scrap lift step by step, I should say. I probably won't because I always like to throw my twist in there. So, but I love to have a base to work off because sometimes, friends, I am a mom and I have 3 kids and they're busy and I'm busy. And when I come into my craft room at night, I just want to create without having to think so much into the process. So I love that they also give us cutting instructions. So you can do this before you get into your crafty space or during the day. You can come into your room for 15 minutes and start cutting up your paper. But for instance, I am not going to use this line, so I can either kind of regroup myself and figure out if I'm using a 6x8 paper pad or because I'm using scraps for this. So I have full length 12x12, but I also have 6x8. So I'm just going to kind of work with what I have. But if you have full sheet collections ready to use, then by all means, you can go ahead and follow their cutting instructions. And I think this is so amazing for them to go ahead and do this for us because sometimes that takes a lot of the mind work out. And here is a shopping list that they give you if you're trying to use the collection that they have. And again, the tools that you would need. And you also have a QR code here that you can go ahead and scan and it'll take you to, I'm assuming all the tools. Sorry, you guys, I have a Band-Aid. I cut myself with the paper. So sorry. But yeah, so that's amazing. And then here we have some more of the instructions for, hold on, I don't want to confuse you guys. I think this goes to the other set. So here you have the step-by-step instructions for this one. I actually love this because this is almost like a double layout here. You can put them together or it could just be one spread. So I really, really love this. So this is what I'm going to be doing. And here are just the instructions. And then here's another spread for layout 2, they're calling it. And I love it as well. It's just a good way to go through your stash. And yeah, they just give you all the instructions. So that is going to be my Mondays, inspired by, made by me, using Simple Stories, Print, Shop, and Create. So that's what we're going to be doing on Mondays for the month of February. I might continue this series with Simple Stories, inspired by Simple Stories throughout the year. I'm not sure, but so far, for sure, February. So Wednesdays, I have a fun little thing. If you are into needle pointing, knitting, or anything like that, you'll know that in those communities, they have a thing that they use a lot called Whip Wednesday or Whip Check. So I thought, how fun would it be if I brought that over to scrapbooking and I called it Whip Check Wednesday Scrapbook Edition. So Wednesdays are my whip checks. So whip means work in progress. So I will be sharing with you layouts or projects that I'm working on midweek and that I'm trying to get done, but that I'm sharing with you just so that I can give you inspiration, and show you how my projects are coming together and what part of the process has been the most exciting for me. It's all about kind of trying to celebrate my process instead of trying to be a perfectionist or nitpick myself. So I'm going to be coming on, speaking to you and talking to you and sharing with you the process, how it's going, what I'm not liking, what I'm liking, what I wish I should have done, and kind of just checking in with my projects. So that is going to be Whip Check Wednesday Scrapbooking Edition. And right now, as I told you, I'm using some Simple Stories Valentine lines that have come out through the past years. And I'm documenting photos of my daughters. Now, these aren't Valentine related photos. These are just pretty cute photos of my girls when they were little. And I want to document them. And I think this paper is perfect. Right now, I am in the middle of stitching because I'm a big fan of stitching. I love stitching on anything. If I see that I can stitch, I'm going to stitch. So that's what I'm working on right now. And so that way, that's why this process is taking me a little bit more time with this layout, because I'm doing the stitching as time goes on. So this is going to be probably what you'll see on my Whip Check Wednesday scrapbooking edition next week. And then Fridays, okay? Fridays are fun days, as what I like to say. On Fridays, we will be doing stories and stickers. So stories and stickers is basically where we will sit together, pull out some of our stickers, and just play. There's going to be like no expectations, no rules. I'm just going to be having my coffee or my tea, catching up with you guys, talking about stickers, telling stories, and just, I want to make it a cozy, creative space where nothing has to be really that perfect. It's just fun. So we're going to dive in, get inspired, and just create together. And I currently joined a sticker club. This is why this sparked my series is I joined the Happy Cactus Sticky Club, which is a Kelly Bangs creative sticky club, and I absolutely love them. This was her first run. So if you are familiar with Kelly Bangs, she is an amazing illustrator, and she does a lot of lines with simple stories, and she decided to start a sticker club, and it's called the so sorry, I'm having issues taking this out. And she decided to call it the Happy Cactus Sticky Club, and I love that because everything she does is absolutely brings you happiness, I should say. So here I have a few stickers that came in her first kit, and I absolutely love them. And I'm having a little trouble figuring out what to do with them, right? They're so beautiful that I don't even want to touch them, but that is not what they're like. Therefore, I need to use it. If I'm buying it, I need to use it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing on Fridays and just having fun with the stickers that I get from Kelly or any other stickers that I have laying down, just to kind of catch up. And I think it's just a fun way of hanging out with everybody and making content. So if you are part of the Happy Cactus Sticky Club with Kelly Bangs, why don't you just join me on Fridays, and we will have a nice cozy morning or afternoon or evening with our tea and our coffee, stickering all the things and telling stories with our stickers. So friends, if you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate it. I cannot wait to get this going and sharing with you all of the things. Please let me know what you think. Please leave your comments. Please subscribe. And I can't wait to hang out together. Till next time, friends.